Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Marvel Legends The Incredible Hulk 2099. And this figure costs $47. Have we just completely given up? Is that what's happening here? Are we just accepting whatever prices these companies throw at us, no matter how crappy their products are? I'm being serious. I'm not being facetious. I'm not trying to just be funny. I think things have gotten to a real crazy spot, particularly with these brands that make bad figures. Their prices keep going up. The quality doesn't. And all of these other brands who make good figures, their prices might creep a little bit, but their figures are getting better and better, and they started off way ahead. So I don't want to hear it's some kind of external thing. It's not that, because it would apply to everybody evenly. That's not what's happening. Hasbro in particular is putting out more and more garbage at higher and higher prices, and I just don't understand how that's happening. It can't be. I'm praying it can't be that it's just so many people want to build teams that Hasbro's allowing them to build that they will just continue to pay whatever it costs to do it. That's nuts to me. But is that what's happening? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But this figure is another perfect example of just how bad Hasbro is. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. Alright, before we look at the figure, let's look at the package. Oh my gosh, I said it wrong. Well, whatever. I like the packaging. I think the brick look is cool. That's fine. Hulk is a thing. Let's do another question of the day. How many of you are big Hulk fans? Not like you'd like Hulk well enough. Like, Hulk's your guy? Let me know. I'm curious. And if so, did you want Hulk 2099, and what do you think about the character design? I'm just curious about that. I have always found Hulk 2099 to be like one of the worst things ever. Sometimes he's drawn kind of cool, but most of the time he looks like a big fat doofus, and Hasbro really leaned into that. Boy, did they make him look like a doofus. A real big fat doofus. He is in stock at Big Bad Toy Store. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to get one. I highly recommend you do not get one. This guy is about 22 centimeters to the top of the head. That's gonna... Oh man, Darwin's still hiding somewhere. Oh crap. 8 3/4 inches roughly. I have to go find Darwin. I always forget to get him from the other half of the basement. Alright, he was doing his work over there, but he has to do his work over here now. There he is, size-wise. It's basically the same thing as the regular Hulk figures. Okay, so, well, I should say maximum. He is reusing, like, half maximum Hulk parts, which means this is a premium figure. Oh, it's not. Neither was that. Okay, so let's just get into the aesthetic on this guy. He's no glossier than most Marvel Legends, so I don't think that's a real big issue. Plus, you could argue it away with his reptilian features. That's fine, I guess. I don't care. Like, I don't want him to be shiny, but it's certainly not the worst thing in the world compared to most Marvel Legends, so that's fine. Half the parts are just straight up reused Hulk parts that were crap in the first place, particularly this right here. The other parts look like they've just been retooled. Like I think the forearms are original Hulk parts, and then these are retooled to have the texture, things like that. This is new, of course. So he has the very narrow chest. It looks like he has little gyno boobies from taking too much steroids. They redid his lower legs. Still crap range. And then they gave him the feet and the big hands and the head. Like, they picked the goofiest head of all the heads for this guy. Like, there's different looks for this guy. This is the goofiest one, I think. And the thing that makes it even goofier is they didn't give him that hunched over monstrous build. They built him like a normal Hulk, which is already blocky and lame looking for Hasbro, and they made it look like that, but gave him this like elongated neck with the big dome head, and the hair transition is abysmal. It's just, they didn't put really any effort into it at all. The paints don't even go together at all. The yellowish shading throughout, or highlights I guess you would call it, it's not as bad as it looked like in the promo shots, but doesn't look good. The pants look completely unfinished. The green paintwork that's coming through here, not the right color green. It's just the cheapest, laziest pile of garbage it could have possibly been. Considering it has so many new parts, it's like, what the flippin' heck is going on over there? If you're making new parts anyway, unless they're actually just retooling, if they're using the same tooling as Hulk for some of these things and then just adding the details in, which I mean, that would be pretty tricky to do, I think, for some of these things, but I know it's possible. If you're making new parts, make it better, which they tried here. We'll talk about that in a minute, but these legs are like the worst thing that Hasbro's done in a long time. They have been since they started, and they're still awful. They are gummy as hell. That's the plastic they're using. They have no range at all, essentially, like no functional range. We'll get to the articulation. Anyway, it's ugly. It is just good enough if you are trying to spot fill and build teams. But guys, if you're doing that, why are we paying $47, almost $50 for this garbage? If it's just going to stand there and look like crap anyway. What the heck, man? Man, it looks bad. The arm hair is okay, I guess. I mean, the way they did that, whatever. This figure looks so cheap. It looks like a giant dog toy. For almost $50, this thing gets a 3 out of 10 for the aesthetic. It is just... that's crazy. Okay, 4 accessories. Not even some fist hands. Not even some clenchy hands. Just an alternate head, which I have to say, the alternate head looks pretty good. It looks better than the main one. But not even fist hands or clenchy hands. Just neutral Hulk hands. Oh, good. 0 out of 10 for accessories. Okay, let's get to the articulation, because you guys are going to love this. The neck articulation, he can't really look down unless you separate his... I'm going to calm down. Unless you separate his head from his neck, he can't look down. Even though he's taller than every other figure, or at least most of them, he can't look down. Looking up is okay, but he can't get into like a crouchy pose anyway to put him in like a good looking forward thing. Like, that's as good as it's going to get right there. Side to side is okay for leaning and rotation. That's fine. For the shoulders, they did the butterfly joint different than the regular Hulk. It can go back, which is good. If you want to go back, that's fine. This one goes forward a little bit more, but still just like not enough to even be worth doing. And so in order to achieve that, they cut away his pecs. Obviously, they sculpted him down, so he has these tiny boobs that are very round and narrow compared to the rest of his body. So it makes him look very gangly and weird. So yeah, the butterfly's there, and you could argue it's better, but I'm not sure it's worth the cost. Alright, full rotation there. Arms going up to the side. Look at that. Look at that. It's already... You can't raise the arm higher than that without it taking a chunk out of itself. Because you have these tiny little spheres. You see the sphere in here? You can see the outline. It's like right there. It's like 2/3 at most of the overall shoulder. And so when you try to move the shoulder, it just can't go anywhere. Garbage toy design. Like, not even trying. Bicep swivel is floaty just like the regular Hulk, but boy is it disconnected from the arm. Like, there's just gapping like you wouldn't believe. Such an ugly figure for damn near $50. Single jointed elbow still. You get your 90. I mean, that's fine for a single jointed elbow, but for $50, what are we freaking paying for? Wrists have a swivel and a hinge, and we still have a giant gap at the wrist. All the way around. I say giant, I mean, relatively speaking, you don't need a gap there at all. There shouldn't be a big gap. That's like a millimeter gap all the way around. That's significant when you're designing toys, and they just don't care. Whatever. Apparently the people buying it don't care either. But guys, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to try to help this industry move forward. And there are so many good companies moving forward. It's just a shame that people will not hold Hasbro's feet to the fire to do the same. Alright, leaning back. He leans back okay. Leaning forward. Doesn't lean forward very much at all. Leaning to the side just a little bit. You're going to get some rotation out of that. And then you're going to get your rotation out of here too, because we're still using flat waist cuts. In 2026, these people love their pinless joints. They're fine with flat waist cuts. Oh, good grief. Good grief. Alright, like I said before, these hips are some of the worst hips they've ever made. They don't hold the figure up for crap. Almost no range. You get your thigh swivel. Double jointed knee. A very loose set of knee joints. And this, by the way, like, just because it's pinned doesn't mean it has to be floppy. Even using their crappy plastic, just make the knee hard plastic and then it won't be floppy at all. It's nuts. It's nuts. Ankle range is still atrocious, and we have these digitigrade feet, which, yeah, he's drawn this way sometimes, so that's fine, but with the knees that don't work for crap, this is not, like, he's not posable, essentially. He has to basically just stand straight up and down, unless you want him to look really goofy. At least the ankles are stiffer this time, and he doesn't have a giant cut in his foot like the Maximum Hulk to make him fall over 24/7. So his articulation is going to get a 3 out of 10. Guys, you have to understand, these Marvel Legends figures aren't cheap anymore. They can't keep, and all the people, all the defenders, all the white knights defending the corporation saying, not that corporations are bad inherently, but this one is. What do you want? It's a cheap figure. No, it's not. It's mostly reused parts, and it's damn near $50. But this is like a $25 figure. $30 at most. That means it's almost 60% too much money. Did I do that math right? I didn't. I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. That's probably not right. It's a little over 50%. Yeah, it's about 60% too much. That's just nuts. And I know what you're thinking. It looks kind of good on camera. It's kind of photogenic. Well, okay. That's just because it's a monstrous figure. But if you actually look at it up close, if you're actually collecting figures to appreciate what they are, this is not a good figure. And it's way overpriced. At $25, $30, it would probably get a pretty good review. But at $50, almost, $47, nah, no way. No way. This guy's gonna get a 5 out of 10 at most. I'll be generous and say 5 out of 10. Overall rating 5 out of 10. Because I can see that if it was cheaper, it would be fine. It would be relatively fine for an inexpensive spot filler. So the price is what's killing Hasbro, frankly. I mean, obviously they're not progressing with their figure design at all, and they still look like crap for 2026. But the price is really the issue. So I'll give you the caveat. I'll give it a 5 out of 10 and say that if you can get it for heavy discount, which you most likely will be able to do, and you want it, then yeah, go for it. But anywhere near full price, heck no. Heck no. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but I'll be done. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day, and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.